Hello, everyone. This is Scarlett, Joowon from Vespex, and it is such an honor to have all of you here today, Korea Femtech Summit. Well, I have looked at the femtech market for a long time, about a decade, wearing many different hats. First, product manager, second, founder, and next, VC, and again, founder, and also a consultant as well. Well, in many countries, I've experienced a lot of hats, and for me, this market is like designing my own next 10 years, because this market helps me to do what I love with the best version of mind, body, and spirit, actually. So I always think about one question: which business model can prosper this market? Actually, market is really changes every single day. So I always eager to find the right business model to prosper this market. So today, I want to share how our company, Vespex, defines Femtech and why we brought a model called Dyadic Health in the AI era, and what we are building because of it. So let us think about Femtech one more time. Is it really the technology for females? Well, for me, I don't think so, actually. Last week at the Shanghai Femtech Summit, the model of Femtech, Ida Tin, said this: Femtech is technology addressing challenges driven by the female biological system. And that is correct, that is right. But at this point, I want to tell you a story about my mother. As you can see that picture, I have two really younger siblings, and I had an opportunity to see the whole process of pregnancy and giving birth and postpartum of my mom, actually. That was really special, actually. And I remember when my mom was pregnant with my younger sister, my mom suddenly woke me up, and that was the 2 a.m. I remember. And suddenly she said, "Joowon, mom has to go to the hospital and have your sister. So wake up and pack it up and get on the car. I will drive." I was, what? And actually, she drove herself to the hospital with the broken water, and just 2 hours later, I saw the newborn baby with a bunch of blood. Well, that was really shocking. And she was a working mom and such a superwoman. And of course, do not worry, I have a wonderful dad, actually. And what I want to say is this: in this kind of female life cycle, do women really have to do everything all by herself? Well, pregnancy, birth, contraception, and so on. I want to break this frame that says every woman must be a superwoman. Yes, here is the paradox. The problem is physically located in the woman's body, but the responsibility for it does not belong to the woman alone. So, and sometimes a woman-only view creates a massive blind spot when we build solutions. So let us look at the market and its inner structure. About 48% to 53% of the market, the femtech market, is the area of pregnancy, fertility, and the contraception market. That is very big, but 30 to 40% of infertility cases driven strictly by male factors, actually. And also, global medical research shows that average male sperm counts and motility have plummeted by over 50% in recent decades, which is bad news. And the menopause and menstrual health market is about 15 to 20%. And this market is also very closely connected to men. 70% of who experienced a divorce or relationship breakdown cited marital friction caused by menopause symptoms as a leading factor. And when male partners actively receive shared hormone or symptom data and provide a structured support system, women experiences a 40% reduction in severe physical symptoms and a significant boost in quality of life. So in the end, this means that 63% to 73% of women's health market should be seen through the lens of dyadic health. Also, if we focus on the word health in women's health, health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity by WHO. So we Vespecs look at Femtech through the lens of dyadic health. We see it as a way to optimize physical, mental, and social well-being status of women. And that is our own area of Femtech and our own definition of Femtech. Now, let me change the topic a little. I want to show you how the current flow of the market and technology brings the opportunity to Femtech. Well, let me go back to 20 years ago. Google is a giant now, but in the early days of search engine market, Google was not really only the first mover. There were so many others like Yahoo and Lycos, as you might remember. But the reason Google became the clear winner is because they did not just choose search technology. They chose the strategy to connect search data to the advertising data. And now is the AI era, and AI has three parts, and it is easy if you think about the cooking process. And there is the algorithm, which plays the role of the recipe, and the second is the computing power, which plays the role of the stove and the kitchen when you cook with the recipe. And third is the proprietary data, which plays the role of the unique ingredients. And well, just like 20 years ago, data is still the key because the algorithm is getting commoditized and the computing cost is declining really fast. And the giants we know are growing with the vision that uses the proprietary data. These are the giants. And Tesla, for example, is not a company that sells cars. Tesla is a company that gets exclusive driving data through cars and builds FSD. In finance, Stripe did it. In security, Palantir did it. They took the spot where the data gathers first. So what about the healthcare market? The place where data comes from is moving from the hospital to the daily life. Fun fact, over 90% of global healthcare data created in the last 2 years. And consumer devices projected to generate over 50% of healthcare data within 10 years. And in the end, the place that exclusively captures daily life health data is the key. This data also has conditions to build an AI. 1, continuous daily data. 2, repeated user action. And third is clear feedback. The reason hospital data has been hard to build an AI with until now is that it did not satisfy 3 conditions well. But Femtech is in a very good position. While Femtech is like a chess, it is not a bundle of disease. It is a continuous series of decisions across a whole life cycle. Well, for example, will I use contraception today? Or which pill will I take today? These are not just simple wellness questions. They are tied to clear outcomes, and this kind of high-frequency decision flywheel provides a perfect data engine for AI learning. And the dyadic health approach in reproductive health, the area Vespecs work in, has even more advantages. First of all, pregnancy and contraception need a lot of biomarker data, like hormones, body temperature, cycle, sleep, stress, and lifestyle habits. So we can build a rich data ontology. Also, it is an area where 2 people work together, so we can raise the retention rate. While a single user's fitness apps suffer from the 68% drop in quarterly retention, our flagship couple wellness platform, Signaling's retention rate is 61%. while the necessity of partner collaboration drives unbroken data continuity and richer contextual insight for machine learning. And third, while traditional wellness metrics allow for a try-again approach, the unforgiving biological timeline of reproductive health creates a high-stake and time-sensitive environment where missed window results in permanent opportunity loss, and it is forcing the user engagement and data continuity. And finally, So, Dyadic health is, in this era, a truly powerful entry point toward a strong healthcare AI. So, thank you for waiting. In this era, let me show you how we are bridging the tech opportunity to answer the questions through an integrated partner ecosystem. Right now, we run two services in the preconception and contraception areas. One is signaling and a life and health calendar for couples. And we gathered 800K users. Lindsay said 50K, but we have gathered 800K users in just 1 year in Asia. The other is Sooner, a fertility biohacking platform that we have launched in the US. And both are the Femtech services that you can only use when you connected with your partner. Today, I will talk mostly about Sooner. Sooner is made of a device that diagnoses hormones like this, and a couples app that connects to it. It's a preconception platform built for couples and optimize you and your partner's health status together through comprehensive tracking and shared accountability like a team sports. And we are building it like these credible partners as well. Well, especially in the US, it takes a woman an average of 24 days to see a doctor when she is pregnant. And the average IVF cost is almost the price of a car. So Sooner is the most efficient and effective way to achieve both IVF and natural pregnancy success. And it is the most productive and the less stressful way for fertility success as well. For busy and productive couples, it optimizes conceivability for both partners. And also it confirms the most capable day. And lastly, it takes just 5 minutes to take the hormone result, which is 3 times faster than others. So it manages exercise, sleep like this, and nutrition with AI, and stress hormone with diagnostic device, with your partner as a team project for fertility success. And we'll expand to our scope to encompass all biomarkers impacting fertility. So you can see your hormones like this. And also you can see the sperm motility as well in third quarter in 2026. So it's innovative and it is really good tool and solution to have a baby with your partner. So now finally, let me tell you why we work so hard to get all these couple-centered biomarkers and what is at the end of this road. First, the backbone. Backbone is hormone. Because hormones are the operating system of the woman's health, almost everything, the cycle, ovulation, mood, sleep, and energy, pregnancy, and menopause. All of it runs on hormones. If you want to understand the woman's body, you should read her hormones first. So they are the source code. And that is why our backbone is the best hormone diagnostics, and we measure multiple hormones like by urine, such as LH, PDG, H3G, and FSH as well, right at home in just 5 minutes. This is the foundation. And second, we collect. Now, around the hormone backbone, we gather the widest set of biomarkers: temperature, cycle, sleep, stress, and lifestyle. And we collect it daily as couples, not once a year at a hospital, but every single day from 2 people together. And here is what we are really doing. With hormones at the center, we are building a data ontology for women's health, a living map that connects every signal in the body to one another. And then we can predict best. We can predict a woman's body today and tomorrow and guide the decision across a whole life cycle, from fertility optimization and to digital contraception, to PMOS and ovulation screening, all the way to menopause cares as well. So, through the data ontology, imagine your body tells you, well, a few days early that PMS is coming. So you are ready and not surprised. And imagine your AI voices, and AI noticed an ovulation disorder before you ever feel it, and gently connects you to the right doctor years earlier than today. Imagine your calendar and your daily routine are built around your real hormone cycle. On a low energy day, the AI can tell you you should protect your time, and on a strong time, it can help you go all in on the work. And imagine the world we are building, a world where a woman's body is no longer a mystery. She has to face her all by herself like a superwoman. This is the heart of a vision, and we build an AI that tells you what will happen in your body tomorrow and helps you make the important decision today. And it all starts with the biggest dyadic health event of all, pregnancy and contraception, the one moment where a woman and man must decide together. So we are not just building a fertility app, we are building the autonomous engine and data ontology for women's health. Thank you, and this was Fast Facts.